The capacitors came today for the display I was repairing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of them. Now, this is the old capacitor that came off the board. It's 1,000 microfarads. Oops. God. And 25 volts. This is the replacement. It is also 1,000 microfarads and 25 volts. A little bit of difference in the size, but they're both electrolytic capacitors, no problem. And this is the board where I put the capacitor through and then sorted it back down to the board. I'll clip off those leads and then put this thing back together and see if it powers up again. But there you go. That capacitor is brand new. I really don't think these are a problem. They may be, and I'll approach replacing them if it doesn't power up from this capacitor that was obviously bad being replaced. Now, I'm going to say this right now. You see right there, it says caution, high voltage. Caution, high voltage, all over this board. I don't recommend people who don't know what they're doing, haven't been trained, go into a monitor to even do this simple capacitor replacement. It is dangerous. It can kill you. And especially a CRT type monitor, which we don't use very much anymore, but don't. I don't even know if I should actually post this video. I'm going to, but with the warning, do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. It's a simple fix. This capacitor cost me 60 cents. This monitor was expensive when it was purchased because it's 3D and very high resolution and very low millisecond refresh rate. It's a 3D gaming monitor. I've had it 6, 8, 10 years or more. And you can find some refurbished on the internet for $411 still. But hopefully for 60 cents and a little bit of labor, this is going to work for me again. So I'm going to clip these leads and put it back together. I had to do a little repair on this connector. It just had been on the connected so long it was kind of froze. I put a pair of needle nose pliers on it to pick up the latch and pull it out, and it slipped, and I broke the black wire, and the bluish gray one there, I kind of made a bare place in it. So I covered up the bare place with some electrical tape, and I soldered the black wire back where it was supposed to be. I always have little stuff like that, don't I? There it is, all put back together. Now let's see what we've got. I've tested it here, and I get a constant light here instead of it going off just after I turn it on. And there's the reinstallation test with it just laying basically almost in the floor behind the computer. But look, it works again. Now I can get rid of this little 12-inch monitor and put the 22-inch back in its place. And now I have another one exactly like it to open up and repair too. We're back in business. I have 3 working monitors again. Got rid of that little 12-inch one. I was wrong about the cost of the capacitors. I got 10 of them for $3, so they were 30 cents a piece. So you can't buy these monitors anymore. They were $600, $700, $800 a piece when they were brand new. You can find one like this refurbished right now for $411. Now, I didn't pay shipping on the capacitors. Let's assume I would not pay shipping on a monitor if I bought it for $411, but I did not have to do that. So I saved $410.70. And when I repair the other one, I will have saved $821.40 when I get the other one repaired, which I'm not going to do a video on that. Okay, I'm going to close this by saying thank you to everyone, and also to remind you there are dangerous high voltages inside any monitor. Do not go inside of them unless you are trained. If you're trained, go for it. You should know what you're doing and how to protect yourself. If you're not trained, pay somebody like me $50 or so, $60, $120. That's what I was charging an hour when I retired, to do this for you. You'll still save over $300.